Hello friends, from yesterday's lecture we had studied that the two methods of population forecasting, which are those? They are incremental increase method, arithmetical increase method and geographical increase method. Now in this lecture we will study the incremental increase method. So what do you think by name of this method? What is incremental increase? Right? So this method is suitable for an average size town. Please note it down. This method is suitable for average size town under the normal conditions where the growth rate is found to be in increasing order, right? It means growth rate of city is assumed as constant, right? This method is combination of both previous methods, right? It means arithmetical increase and geographical increase method. The incremental increase is determined by for each decade for the past population, and average value is added to the present population along with the average rate of increase, right? So write down the formula for this. Pn, it means the population after n decade, right, is equals to P0, it means population of last forecasting or last population forecasting, right, plus nx. N means number of decade, x is average increase in population, plus n in bracket n plus 1 divided by 2 multiplied by y. Then what is y? Y is average incremental increase of known decade. Yes, how to calculate then this y is the main theme of this problem. So we will see it in next slide. Example, we will take same example which we have taken in previous slides or previous methods. Following data is collected regarding population, calculate demand of water for small residential area or colony and forecast the population after 3 decades. It means after 2030, right? Present decade is year 2001. We have to forecast the population after 3 decades. It means by the end of 3rd decade, right? So formula for the same we had seen in last slide. We have to calculate Pn, right? We have P0 is 9150, right? Now n is 3 because we have to find out population after 3 decades. It means on the 2031. Now observe the column carefully. In first column we had given with the years. We are provided with the years 1961 and population for the 1961 will be 4,320, right? For 1971 population will be 5,200 and increase in population. How much population is increased in this decade is 880. It means 5,200 minus 4,320. Everybody get it? प्रत्येकाला कळतंय. प्रत्येक दशकामध्ये म्हणजे डिकेडमध्ये झालेली इन्क्रीज आपल्याला पहिले कॅल्क्युलेट करायची थर्ड कॉलममध्ये, बरोबर आहे. मग 1981ला किती पॉप्युलेशन वाढली? ती किती आहे? 1981ची पॉप्युलेशन आहे 7,100 वजा 5,200 म्हणजे आपल्याला एकूण त्या दशकात वाढलेली लोकसंख्या कळेल, त्या डिकेडमध्ये वाढलेली लोकसंख्या. डिकेड म्हणजेच दशक, राईट. इन्क्रीज इन पॉप्युलेशन किती झाली 1981ला? 1,920. देन इन 1991 इट विल बी 880. फॉर 2001 इट विल बी 1,150. नाव वी हॅव टू कॅल्क्युलेट इन्क्रिमेंटल इन्क्रीज. आता हा कॉलम केअरफुली ऑब्झर्व करा. इन्क्रिमेंटल इन्क्रीज म्हणजे वाढीमध्ये किती वाढ झाली, बरोबर आहे. इन्क्रिमेंटल इन्क्रीजचा मराठीतून भाषांतर असं होतं की वाढीतील वाढ, राईट. म्हणजे थर्ड कॉलममध्ये जी वाढ झाली होती एकूण दशकात त्याच्यामध्ये किती वाढ झाली, राईट. ते कसं कॅल्क्युलेट करायचं? आता 1971ला इन्क्रीज झालेली पॉप्युलेशन आहे 880. 1961ला काही वाढली का? आपल्याला प्रिव्हियस डाटा नाही आहे म्हणून तिथं आपण डॅश लिहिलं, बरोबर आहे, राईट. मग 1880 मायनस डॅश इज नथिंग, त्याचं उत्तरच येऊ शकत नाही. म्हणून आपण सरळ 1881ची पॉप्युलेशन जी वाढलेली होती तिच्यातून 1971ला जी वाढ मिळाली होती ती वजा करू. म्हणजेच 1920 मायनस 880 आपल्याला उत्तर मिळालं 1040. राईट. मग 1991ला जी वाढ झालेली आहे तिच्यातून आपण 1981ची वाढ वजा करणार. वी विल सबस्ट्रॅक्ट द increase in population in 1991 minus increase in population 1981, which will be 1880 minus 1920. We will get minus 1040. Similarly, we will calculate for 2001. We will get 270. And if we sum this whole column, we will get 270. आपल्याला उत्तर 270 मिळेल. राईट. पुढं बघा. Now average of sum of incremental increase is that 270 divided by 3. Why 3? Because we have only 3 values for the calculations, right? Only 3 incremental increases we have. So, which have values 90. Then x is the average increase in population which we have calculated in first problem. Or problem for the first method, which is arithmetical increase, right? Now we have formula. Put the all values, which are that Pn is equals to P0. What is the value for P0? 9150 plus in bracket n. What is n? Is 3 decade into 1208. It means average increase in population plus 3 in bracket 3 plus 1 म्हणजे n into n plus 1 divided by 2 multiplied by 90. 90 is y. We will get the values 13,314, which will be the population by the end of 2030. Right? So we have studied the whole problem. We have to look over it and write it on your notebook. Revise these problems. This whole all of 3 methods have been asked in your MSBT exams. So you have to write down it on your notebook and try to do it with yourself. So now we will calculate water required for that area by using 3 methods, right? Now consider that. First point. Now suppose that the need of water per capita per day of the city, म्हणजे एका व्यक्तीला एका दिवसात जर त्या कॉलनीत किंवा एरियात 270 लिटर पाणी लागतं, बरोबर आहे. मग त्या व्यक्तीला त्या एरियाच्या पॉप्युलेशनला एकूण किती पाणी लागणार आहे? म्हणजेच 270 एका व्यक्तीला लागणारं पाणी गुणिले लोकसंख्या म्हणजे त्या एका कॉलनीला एकूण दिवसात लागणारं पाणी आपल्याला मिळेल. राईट. By arithmetical calculation, we get the number that population number that 12,774 multiplied by 270. We will get 34 lakhs 48,980 liter per day. Right? If you want to calculate for whole year, then you have to multiply this answer with 365. You will get the water required by area or colony for that year, right? By geometrical increase method, we have got the answer 12,376, and water needed by per capita per day is 270. So multiplied by 270 to the 12,376, we will get 33 lakh 41,520 liters per day. Now by incremental increase method, we got the answer or population number that 13,340. So multiply 270 by 13,314, we will get the answer 36 lakhs 61,350 liter per day. Again I am mentioning it is value per day. If you want to calculate the value for per year, then we have to multiply this answer with 365. Then you will get the water quantity required by that colony for that year. So this is whole about arithmetical increase method, incremental increase method and geographical increase method. Revise these problems, write the whole problems on your notebook and try to solve it on your own. Now graphical method. This is last method of this course. In this type of method, graph is plotted using variables as a population increase against past decade. It means that we have the numbers of populations of past decade, then we have to plot the graph. This graph is then extended, then extend this graph with the same rate of increase up to which decade you have to know the population, right? This graph is then extended by considering tendency of curve plotted to know the population at given year. So how to do this? हे कसं करायचं बघा. This is a graph. You have population for 1960, 1970, 1980 and 2000. You have to plot this. If he ask you to calculate the population of 2010 or 2012, then you have to extend this graph again and predict the population. It's just prediction, not a figure or calculation based figure. So this is all about the water population forecasting, so that we can calculate the water demand. So what are the factors affecting the water demand? So following are the certain factors affecting the water demand are size of city, habitats of people, climatic conditions, cost of water, quality of water, efficiency of water supply scheme, system of sanitation and metering of supply. So these are the certain factors which affect the water demands. So design period. Now design period and quality of water we will study in next lecture. If anybody have any problem, please ask it in comment section. Thank you.